Hey everyone, this is Matt Martin, Outdoor Design. It's going to do a little different video today. Somebody had requested see my equipment, everything I use while I'm out here spraying. So I guess I was going to take you through it, starting with my truck. So I've got a Ram ProMaster 3500. I've got a busted wind mirror here from tagging a mailbox on a narrow road. Believe it or not, I already replaced the driver's side one where I hit trucks with the utility, hit mirrors with the utility vehicle. And I found these mirrors, you can order them from Italy. They come off the Fiat Durango. I think that's what it was. But it's the exact same vehicle, and wiring harnesses, everything matched up correctly. And it was only $100, whereas these mirrors from Dodge cost $745. So anyway, if anybody else has this truck, that's a cheaper way to do it. So of course it's lettered and whatnot. And then on to my 100-gallon tank. I use this primarily as a nurse tank now that I have the permagreen, but used to I would spray out of it. It's a Gnc, which they're out of Pocahontas, Arkansas. I love their pumps. This is a Gnc piston pump, and it is incredible. I mean, I give it absolute hell, and it just continues to run. So I really love it. I run a 3/8 inch line. Half inch is heavy, super heavy, but you know, 300 feet of this, you fully pulled out, that's as heavy as I want to go. So 3/8 inch line. This is just a 100-gallon tank. Back here is a 200-gallon supplemental tank, and it's still tied in to this pump, so they do not operate independently. I only have one hose reel for these two tanks, but I can switch which tank I pull from, and you know, purge the line and you know, spray out of this tank, or you know, spray out of that tank. So that's that. It's got a Honda 160 motor on it, and I mean, a tank of gas on that will last me for a couple days. So it's a pretty good setup for everything I use it for, especially now that it's just a nurse tank. Backpacks, I carry several backpacks. You know, this one is strictly for home lawns, broadleaf weed control. This one is home lawns nut sedge. And then I've got my permagreen, and it's my absolute baby. I use it pretty much for any and everything I possibly can. So there's my permagreen. Let's see what else. I got another backpack. This one is for Roundup right here. It is glyphosate only. And then this one is this one I use for tree and shrub. You know, if I've got a small, you know, tree and shrub job or something, I'll put it in this. It's battery powered, and it shoots pretty good. And then I've got a couple of hand spreaders there, some solo hand spreaders for when I'm putting out bed pre-emergence and stuff. Which is, you know, again, mainly for the commercial side of things. So anyway, that's my equipment. You know, I use a lot of backpacks, and of course my permagreen, and then a couple nurse tanks. I also have another 100-gallon spray tank. That's a space saver that I will put right here. I got a bunch of fertilizer on my truck right now for Bermuda grass, but anyway, it goes right there, and that is my tree shrub tank, and it's another Gnc setup. Although it does have a U-door pump, it does not have their piston pump on it. The U-door pump, it's okay for spraying tree shrub. You know, it doesn't get put through its paces like a lawn one would. So anyway, that's my equipment there. Trying to think if there's anything else that I use day in and day out that I'm not listing, but no, I mean, these are pretty much my go-to tools, nothing crazy. So anyway, I hope you like the equipment.